Massive protest by left supporters in Salt Lake over the stir by TET candidates against the state government. These are live visuals coming in of protests in Kolkata. TET candidates protesting on the streets against the government. Let me cut across to Suryagni joining us live from Kolkata. Suryagni, a quick word. Who are these protesters? What are they protesting against the government for?
Well, Nabila, I'll just cut to visuals first. This is the bus where these protesters are being ferried from here. I just asked my camera person, just a while back, this entire area had turned into a, battle zone. What we try and do is trying to sneak it from this side. We speak to them directly once again,
অনেক গুন্ডারা পুলিশের মধ্যে থেকে আমাদের ছাত্রছাত্রীদের উপর আক্রমণ করছে। আমরা বলেছিলাম 144 ধারা দেখাক, যতটা 144 ধারা তার মধ্যে থেকেই আমরা আমাদের আন্দোলন বিক্ষোভ করব।
Nabila, this is where the protest was happening for a while. These are left front supporters and leaders, youth wing, DYFI and the SFI. Yesterday, over here, the TET aspirants, the primary, department's teaching aspirants were protesting, and they were removed from here after a 4-day protest, and this was after a High Court order of the imposition of Section 144. And over here, the left front today, against that particular removal of those teaching aspirants, they wanted to protest over here, and this is the protest that we are looking at now. They are being taken away from here. These are live visuals of Salt Lake and Vidhannagar, where the left front had conducted a mega support. However, because 144 is established at that particular spot where they wanted to take the rally at, that is where these people wanted to go and protest. However, the police did not allow them, and this is what just happened a while back. Nabila, back to you.
All right. Now, the protesters who have come out on the streets, have they appealed to the government in the past, Suryagni? Tell us a little more if they've reached out to the government, poured in, have they established their grouse? What really is their pain point here?
Well, these are not the teaching aspirants. They are not the protesters who were protesting for the past 4 days. That lot was, removed. They were teachers. They were primary division teachers who had applied for the jobs and who had sat for the jobs, and almost, 100 of them were protesting since the past 4 days. Last night, acting on a High Court order, as 144, Section 144 was imposed at the particular spot where those people were protesting, they were removed. Now the lot that we saw over here today, still a few, they are being, taken away. These are the left front supporters. They are protesting against what happened last night. Let me make, myself clear once again to our viewers. The supporters, these people are not the teaching aspirants. They are the SFI and DYFI supporters who are protesting because last night the teaching aspirants were removed, acting on a High Court order. This is the place where it has been happening for the past couple of days, or the past 4 days to be exact. When first, the primary divisions, aspirants sat on a dharna manch and over being employed. However, that didn't go out, that didn't turn out well. And as I've been, mentioning that because there were many government buildings and there was a PIL, the High Court had imposed Section 144 a few days back. The High Court had asked, the government to act on that Section 144 because they were protesting at an area where 144 was there. Now these people, once again I'll show you, the students, these protesters who are being taken away from here, they are of the SFI and the DYFI. Over last evening's removal of those protesting teachers, the SFI and the DYFI wanted to protest at the same spot today. However, when they were being, they were taking on this rally, they were stopped, and these are live visuals from the particular spot where the ruckus between Bidhannagar police and the SFI, DYFI leaders just happened a while back. Nabila.
You know, we see many of them out on the streets there. Has the government come out to address their concerns? Has there been any outreach from the government side?
Well, to get a backgrounder on this entire issue, Nabila, Manik Bhattacharya, who was arrested a few days back in the Cash for Jobs scam, he was the president, he was the chairman of the primary division of the primary education board. Now, what these aspirants, not the ones who have been taken away right now, but the ones who were protesting for the past 4 days, they have claimed is that they had passed the exam in 2014. They sat for 2 interviews, and there was a major corruption issue, courtesy which they did not get these jobs. And what they have claimed is that the Chief Minister had promised 20,000 jobs to these people, to these aspirants. However, only 13,000 have received their offer letters, 7,000 haven't. And the lot that was protesting since the past 4 or 5 days, it was from that 7,000 lot. That is what these people have claimed. Nabila, however, even as talks were on, things went out of hand, and last night itself, midnight to be precise, they were removed from the spot where they were protesting because Section 144 was imposed in that particular spot. And over that particular issue, the SFI, DYFI, they wanted to come up with a protest march today at the same location against what happened last evening. And this is what happened. The police did not allow them to reach that particular spot. There is a huge deployment of police still now. There are female police officers of the armed division, the rapid action force. Right now, the situation has changed, but a couple of minutes back, the situation was extremely volatile.